Please mute the mic, guys. Mute. How do I do this? Mute. Mute all. There we go. Okay. Cool. Okay, so let's just do this super quick. But yeah, so last night, like I said, I ended up doing the recording and I wasn't able to have it with any volume, unfortunately, just because I had my parameters set up kind of wonky. So let's run through this super quick and have a peek at what it is that that I kind of talked about. So last night, I was talking about cells. I'm not sure if anybody got a chance to kind of watch it, even without the sound. You should be able to have a pretty good grasp of what we were kind of talking about. But I was looking at cells in here. I'm still holding cells from yesterday. Probably just going to take volume off right at this week low and kind of call it a day on those. And no, so euro, that's good. There was cells to be had sort of up in this region up here. The confirmation entry as well. Beautiful, beautiful confirmation entries actually coming up into this POY, change of character again, mitigates demand, liquidity to take, liquidity to target, all kinds of fun stuff in here. So that's good for this. GU, let's get up to a 4-hour. I was talking about cells for GU as well. Oh no, GU we were looking at potentially potentially sells up in here, if I'm not mistaken. And then we could look for a hedge position somewhere down in this leg if we really, really wanted to, but we need to essentially see some confirmation. But you can see that we've taken liquidity, pushed through the initial tap, gets swept, or swept rather. And we're just getting this play into these levels right here. So as it stands right now, if you were to look for potential buy opportunities, I would say that they would probably come in somewhere in here on the 4-hour, but we're going to want to see some realignment, all kinds of fun stuff in here. This does take liquidity, break structure, all that fun stuff. So looking in these regions is not something that I wouldn't do, playing counter against the higher time frame order flow, but you just need to be mindful of the fact that we're going to need to see some additional confirmations to be able to even consider getting involved in here. Aussie dollar, I think there's a nice potential sell opportunity that could present that did present itself. So we got the initial tap into this guy. We sort of talked about this again in the narrative last night, and somebody had asked a question about this. Does this come from a sweep? It does technically come from a sweep. It comes in, interacts, pushes, takes out liquidity. And now we're interacting with that. We get the initial tap, boom, we sweep the tap, and now I'm just expecting this to start potentially dropping down quite a bit further into levels of liquidity. We could possibly target something in here just to get the reaction and not have to hold through any of that. But yeah, something in this region, this general area, if you're in a U short, that's kind of where I would be looking to target. GJ. Yeah, again, like talked about this last night, interaction zone sitting right here, takes liquidity, boom, comes in, lower time frame confirmations are probably there. GJ is probably going to run into at least the week lows, probably even, down in somewhere to here would be my next reaction, somewhere in this level. Why? Because this interacts with this also pushes through and breaks. So we'll probably start to see a pullback phase that lines up in these areas. Okay, so that's GJ and USD CAD. Yeah, as it stands right now, I'm just waiting for there's nothing for USD CAD. We're in no man's land. You could potentially look at getting involved in the trade up here, pushing down. Why? This takes liquidity, it interacts. There's a level in here that would be just pro order flow by the looks of it. That's sort of what I'm looking out for USD CAD, waiting for that to frame up, looking for 15-minute confirmations, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Euro JPY, talked about the same thing, narrative, interaction zone, take on liquidity, beautiful. I thought this was actually going to take one more run at this wick, to be honest with you. And yeah, haven't seen anything sort of come to fruition with that as of yet. Now, it doesn't mean we can't get a structural sweep and push back down, use this whole run as inducement, but yeah, it might take some time to sort of frame up. So those are the things I'm looking at. Gold, Gold is just actually not in a bad spot either, where we've essentially come up into the area that did take liquidity. Now, this is the thing, we're getting deeper and deeper in price with gold. We have a structural sweep. We just need to be careful and look to the left and see what kind of level we're kind of sitting within. But temporarily, even just intraday stuff, like, I mean, there's probably going to be or there probably was a potential sell here. There might be another wick that drives up into here like this to clear out liquidity and then really drop down. So be mindful of watching for these induced levels to really, really speed up the process for what price is trying to do anyways. So those are my thoughts for this morning. I'm not going to do a Q&A or anything like that because I want to get involved and start looking at some trades. I just need to get more updated outlook. Yeah, more updated outlook, exactly. But it's unfortunate because it was a good daily overlook. And it probably would have got you onto the Euro trade, possibly the GU trade, and possibly the GBP, GPY, as well as the Euro JPY. There was all kinds of really nice setups, to be honest with you. And unfortunately, it is what it is. It's just a no upload. So that's it for my breakdown for this morning. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I'll get this uploaded as well. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys. No, it doesn't have sound. That's why I'm doing this, Kaz. Unfortunately, I'd recorded it yesterday with the parameters on QuickTime that were set up for a reel, as opposed to the daily look ahead, which is with no volume or no microphone. So anyways, to make a long story short, this is going to be the daily look ahead. I'll get this uploaded right now, and at least you'll have something to kind of go off of. So I will see you guys a little bit later on tomorrow, and have a good trading day. Don't overtrade, don't do any of the stupid stuff. Look for nice little easy continuations to the downside on the pairs that are already moving if you'd like to. And yeah, if not, sit tight, wait for the next move. Cheers. Peace, guys.